welcome. Every time I manage to screw up my mic, every time. Hello, Nikki80. Oh boy. You know, I told myself today before I began, I was like, I am going to be healthy. And I'm going to bring a water bottle, fill it with nice cold water. Nice and wet. And I've already drank all of it, and this thing is like, it's just like 36 liters, I think. Doesn't say anywhere, it's just a general approximation. Hello, mod who hasn't been here for a very long time. Welcome, Seeger. A lot has gone down since the last time you were here. I'm so proud to finally have a singular moderator. Someone. Recently we've had Nathan, Equinoxic Fleece. He's been coming back a little bit. I haven't texted him. I don't know if he's available tonight. Let me see. Thanks, phone, for reminding me that I downloaded a mistake today. I'll tell the story about that in a minute. Has Noah left? Yeah, Noah never really comes. That's okay. Most people don't come in the beginning, so we'll probably have some joining later. Okay, this should all be good. Alright, should we set up? We've, in the recent schedule, we've switched it up so it's not always Minecraft. There's Minecraft and Mario. That could either be Mario 64 or Mario World. Maybe other stuff in the future. But for now, we're sticking with Mario's Amazing Adventure, which is a really good hack that we just now started on. But I have a few stories before we get into that. So it's been a while. Hello, everybody. I apologize I wasn't able to make Friday's stream. I have had a heck of a week, and as much as a heck can be, you sound a bit different. Your spelling's a bit different. Ah! Okay, well, this week we had, I think it can overall be, hard. It can overall be placed into probably a failure. Our garage sale, because having a garage sale in the country is pretty hard. Because we're far out in the country, and no matter how low you put your prices, like we even had a free bin that we just randomly chuck stuff into after a certain duration of time. It's hard. Stuff's hard, man, and so. We sold a good amount of stuff, but we had a lot of stuff to sell, and it was quite disappointing overall. We even had live music. My sister and I were attempting to serenade the guests. I found out that this crappy keyboard that I haven't played for a long time, it has some really like cool features that I'd never known. But music's a bit loud. Whoa, the stream's already over? No? We're just on the wait screen. Yeah, we're about to end the stream. Good night, everybody. The stream was 4 minutes long. We went a really long run. I just wasn't feeling Mario. I'm joking. We'll get started in a little bit. But anyway, It went fine. Most of the people that came were most definitely either hillbillies or like retired old people. And that was especially apparent on the first day we did it, which was Friday. And that's one reason I wasn't entirely up to the stream. 'Cause that was a crazy day. Because like even though there wasn't that many people, there's quite a lot of I mean, I am currently itching at like 4 different bug bites, all on just like a small area of my knee. I have at least, I'd say like 25 over just my legs. My arms aren't that bad. They left my arms alone, but I mean, for people who know me in real life, I only wear jeans, and welcome Amara, and you think you have bug bites? Look, they they hurt, man. I have a lot. I only wear jeans, but for this it's just too hot, so I had to wear shorts, and I guess that's what the bugs want. Now, the second day, we had like no one at the beginning, but towards the later half, a lot of people were coming. Only weird jeans gang. Yeah, I know. I once went 2, maybe even 3 school years straight only wearing jeans every single day of school. I was pretty proud of myself for that. I think I'm gonna have to break it soon, because, I mean, as I get older, my legs are just kind of screaming at me like, please, for the love of God, just give us air. So I think that I'm gonna have to adjust to that soon. But for now, I'm gonna ride jeans out as long as I can. But yeah, on Saturday stuff went better, sold more things. I had can there be guests? Maybe. Maybe. Hold on, let me try opening Discord. That's a good question. We had a guest last time on the Mario stream, which was Nathan. And so, yeah, guess is probably feasible. I meant to restart my laptop, but I forgot to. I haven't restarted it for a bit. Hopefully Discord doesn't just immediately murder it. But, yeah. Garage sale was a lot of fun. Sold a lot of things. Oh, what I was saying is, like, this Hick family came, and they probably had, like, this really old Wii. Because I have some Wii shovelware games and some discontinued products that I didn't really want anymore. And, stream crash when Lee opens Discord. Don't curse me. It's calling up, like, 3 CPU. Nathan's super cool. I'm in a group chat with him now, and he talked about how he got kidnapped almost. That's the only thing he's talked about for a few weeks now. It is quite impressive. But, so, I need to get Nightbot to do both my channels now. Because it's 2 YouTube channels now that I'm separating them all properly. Oh, you know what? I'm backed up on a Minecraft upload. I need to do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Shoot, I'm behind schedule. Leo, How to Train Your Dragon is on? It's on what? TV? Who has cable? I don't care about How to Train Your Dragon. This is the best song. I uploaded, now that all my songs on YouTube, I've uploaded all the songs to here. And this is the best one. Channel 42. Dang it, Mara. Alright, Seeger. Enjoy the 2 minutes we missed. They were the most emotional. Like, everyone just drops dead in those last 2 minutes. It was a cool plot twist. Or maybe... oh, I might be remembering wrong. Maybe it's the main character, whatever his name is. That's not until later, though. Hiccup, that's his name. After his fake-out death, he wakes up and everyone else is just kind of dead. He's like, well, then him and Toothless commit suicide together. Yeah, I remember How to Train Your Dragon fondly. Spoilers. I really want to see the new one, but I also do not care much. So I've been off-railed. I saw the new one. Cool. I haven't seen movies for a long time. What one was I wanting to see? Oh, Toy Story 4. God, I'm dying. I want to see it so bad. I would do anything. But, the best song. Wait, was that It was a joke. I'm sorry. Alright, bye, Seeger. Go nut. Well, the rest of my weekend has been spent with. We had a fair here in hometown. I was panicking, don't do that. I'm sorry. I hate this song, but I love it so much. So, it's not enough. So, the song makes it so hard to concentrate. What was I talking about? Yeah, I have Discord open. I'll get you in here in just a minute. I just want to finish some of my spiels that I had. Shoot, what was I talking about? Oh, the fair. Yeah, we had a fair. It was pretty cool. It was so hot. And, you know what? I'll finish this story once I get Amara up in here. What a flippin' bop. Yeah, this song is awesome. Coconut nut. If you save some of it, you can build a door now. The coconut trunk, do not throw this junk. I one time just sat down before stream and just listened to this full song and then watched all the stupid animation so I could just truly appreciate it. I don't know if I have or not. Ooh, banger. Voice call, there you go. Ringing in guest eminent. Oh god, my music is so loud. Hold on.
My headphones are all the way turned up.
You sound like... God, well, my headphones are normally on like 2 when I do this because the music is incredibly loud. But now Discord's not loud enough. Hold on. I can fix this. Go computer. Okay.
Did you ever watch Bob the Builder?
Hold on, I haven't been able to hear you. Talk.
Hello?
Yes.
Did you ever watch Bob the Builder?
Yes, it was one of my favorite shows when I was younger.
Wow.
Hold on, chat. Don't freak out. I'm fixing the music. I know it's super quiet right now. No, not that. I don't want that. Okay.
It's probably sounding better than...
There we go. It should be good. Never mind! Jesus. I mean, I know this song is loud, but it is so loud.
It's not logging our ears, it's logging our hearts.
Alright. Oh, okay. So, hello.
Hello.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay, on. Are you on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I did this with you last time, but for some reason I think it's turned off. Well, that didn't help. Here's what you do. Go to your go to your settings.
Gosh dang it. User settings or voice settings?
You're gonna probably voice. I'm not on my phone. I just have a general approximation of what you should be seeing.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. This song is the very first song I ever drummed to. Fun fact. That's playing right now for the stream chat. Hold on, I'll get you able to hear the music in a minute. Under the voice settings, there should be a place that says input sensitivity, then text saying automatically determine input sensitivity.
It says automatically determine input and whatever sensitivity is on.
Yes, turn it off.
Okay.
And then there should be a little bar that you can kind of drag it all the way to the left.
Done.
Okay. Then leave, then you should be good.
Nice.
Okay. Now, the chat has a good the stream has a good balance between your voice. I don't, but it's okay.
Heck.
You're just a little bit quiet, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I want to make sure the chat can hear it well. Actually, wait, I may be able to fix it.
Is this better?
I'm stupid. It's better because I stopped doing dumb things. Alright. Now, Hiccup looks like a baby. He's always been a baby. I was watching a YouTube video that was talking about, like... Oh, I have no clue what the topic was. But they said something... It's like, we were all babies once. At least I hope. And I was like, well... I guess aliens could possibly slip into our society.
Him's a baby.
This song is giving me lots of nostalgia.
You said that the song's giving you lots of nostalgia, and then all I hear is zzzz.
It reminds me of my childhood. Okay, it looks like it may be able to handle this. So, in the past, I think we've been able to do this, where you are able to have Discord open and look at the Twitch chat.
Last time I was a guest, I could see your screen, but not the chat.
Okay, well, here's what I think you can do. If you have Twitch open, you can...
Yeah.
Oh, did we ever figure out how to do that? How to mute Twitch on the phone? Oh, okay. You can change the phone to chat only. If you're in Twitch, you can go to the settings on the stream and change it.
That's right. Okay.
So then
I'm gonna download the...
I can give you sound, but oh well, you know what? We won't be listening to music for much longer because I'm not able to do music with stupid emulator. So now you'll be able to see the game, even the chat can't see the game yet. Wait, that's just a line. What? it's just a line. do you? Oh, you know what?
Wait. Yeah, I just see, I don't know.
I'm just looking at a line. You know what? I'll deal with it later. I think for now, you can see the... You know what? I may be able to just share the audio. Nope, because I'm not going to have night. Never mind! I'm having a stroke. Trying to figure this all out. Oh, I figured out why it was a line.
Calm down, just breathe.
Okay, you should be able to have Twitch open, hear me, and be able to read the chat. Alright, good. Now, we can begin in like a minute once I tell this stupid story. So, the music's a little bit loud, hold on. I accidentally immediately muted it. I'm sorry. I don't... Oh! I just realized why that is. The whole stream can hear that. My dad is outside mowing. My dad is mowing the lawn. At almost 10 at night, which is exactly what he does. He's having a great time out there. He came to my sister and I. He's like, guys, I see you have your cool Bluetooth headphones and you can listen to music while you're mowing. I want to do that. And so they took my headphones, my Bluetooth headphones, my sister's like decade-year-old iPod Nano, which doesn't even work, but you can still like pirate movies onto it, or movies,
iconic
songs onto it, and just gave him it, and I think he's having a whale of a time out there. And there's no way I can mute this. So sorry, we're gonna have like sounds like a large bee is outside my window. Just having a great time.
It's quite funny, actually. true. No, now that you've told me.
Well, once this song's over, we're gonna get started, because, Jesus, it's like, how long has it been? It's almost been 30 minutes. So, we went to the fair, and here's the thing. Any ride that involves, like, slight movement kills me. I have a very low tolerance for, like, motion. And so, like, anytime I'm in a car, I
Wait.
get super sick and stuff. Yeah?
Do you get car sick?
Yeah, incredibly. I
Me too!
I get so bad that I cannot talk or move. I just have to sit in place and stare at something. And so I just don't ride rides because I shouldn't. But my family's like, "Oh, maybe you'll be able to handle this one. It's really low key." And I mean, if this was a drawing stream, that'd be good because I can illustrate the pain. But I can go ahead and close Nightbot now. I'll switch over to Super Mario World. It's one of those giant swinging boats, and naturally you're like, oh, those are like stupidly intense. Why would your family want you to do that? And my answer, I don't know. They were like, oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, giant swing boat. And so they play swing music. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you may have cut out and were attempting to
No, I
communicate.
just don't want to interrupt you.
That's so kind. So once it started up, it was sort of gentle at first, and I was like, "Oh, the breeze is nice. This is cool." My sister was helping me, and then it just started going ham. It had insane motors, like that were pushing at incredible speeds, and I immediately broke out into hyperventilating. And my sister was freaking out. She didn't know what to do, so she just wrapped her arms around me and was trying to make me be quiet. And then there's a lady, like, I don't know how, probably like middle age at the top, the very like front of the boat. And so like she's getting the full, completely vertical experience once you go up super high. And she's just sitting there super calm. Before I started freaking out, I was able to look at her, and she had this smile on her face, like that she was going to genuinely have a great time. Cam, I went to the fair. And so
was traumatized.
he's afraid of emotion. And so I couldn't, once it started going and I started freaking out, I could see that she's looking at me. She looked kind of concerned. The seats we were straight in the middle, so like it wasn't completely vertical. The other people on the corners were getting all of it. But it was awful, and it felt like it was never going to end. And once it did, I got off. I could barely stand. I sat down, and the woman came, and she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Maybe." And my mom came over, and she felt so awful because she's exactly the same way. She just thought that I may have been different. But then
she thought wrong.
Then we have one ticket left, my sister and I. And so we have to go spend it on something. And so in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to do any of this, but I have one ticket left, and maybe I have one ticket, and I didn't want to waste it. And so there was like these baby rides, what my sister was calling the baby rides, because she's been to the fair just a few days before with all her friends. She just wanted to bring the family. And so there's this, what she's calling a baby ride, and she's like, all right, let's get on there. And so in my mind, I was like, we're going to be like older kids on the baby ride. And we get on, and once it starts up, it immediately goes like 17 G-forces. And I'm like, oh my God, this is not a baby ride. And then it was ridiculously fast. The difference was it wasn't like making me fear for my life. And so I wasn't dying. I was just upset and nauseous. And it started spinning just insanely.
Do you not see what you're sitting out?
My father is at my window talking to me. Um,
Modern day Slender Man.
um, so, hey, we're all babies at some point. This is for like those incredibly like steroided macho babies. It was, it was stupid. And it looked like a freaking baby ride too, and it wasn't. And so I got off, and my mom had so much remorse on her face. She felt awful. And so they had saved 4 tickets so we could all go on the Ferris wheel. And so
Aw.
they were like, all right, well, just have your father and sister go on the Ferris wheel. You and I will sit out, says my mom. And I'm like, oh, no, I think I can handle the Ferris wheel maybe. And I'm just incredibly sick at this point, but it hasn't gotten to my stomach yet. Um, and so then we get near the Ferris wheel. That's also going like insanely fast. What's the point of that? It's supposed to be like a cool, chill ride. And so then I'm like, actually, nah. And so then my sister and father go on it and then give off the 2 other tickets to some random kid who looked like he could probably handle those intense, stupidly fast rides better than I can. And so after we left, we went to go get ice cream because I'm about to start my no dairy thing, so I won't be able to have ice cream anymore. And so we went to go do that, and it was nice. I was able to eat the ice cream, but then I realized that like my stomach was just dead,
Oh gosh.
and I couldn't eat food for the rest of the day until maybe 1 in the morning. And so then I went down and ate like I don't know, a gluten-free
Some
muffin,
cashews.
some nut. That's all that can sustain me.
I can only consume the nut.
We're making
Wait.
a petition so that Leo can make all roller coasters slower. And Leo, are you sure any of these rides were actually fast? They were. We just rode 2 really fast ones. Some of them weren't that bad. It was just unfortunate.
Wait, Leah, are you being motion phobic right now? Is that
Motion.
what's happening? You're motion phobic? I
I,
can't believe you.
I mean, I don't see the harm in being motion phobic. I also, frick, I just picked a scab, and there's now blood running way across my arm. But I don't have anything in my room to clean this up, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Lick it.
Well,
Lick
I would, but it actually has created a really cool stream, so I'm gonna leave it. It looks kind
Take a
of
picture
funny.
of it.
I don't.
Save the moment.
It's not safe for Twitch. I can't.
I was
Alright.
talking about Twitch, Leah. I was talking about the black market.
Yeah, Leo, how could you? You're such a fool. Leo's motion phobia prevents him from moving. I've been stuck in the same spot for my whole life. The second I was born, they placed me on a chair, and I've been sitting here for years. Jesus. Okay.
We have to move the chair on like a several men have to move you in the chair.
It's like a
Because you
Jewish.
just won't get up.
It's that Jewish tradition at weddings when they put
Yes!
the bride in a chair and lift them up. That's what my whole life has been.
Yes.
We're finally gonna actually play the game. Oh shoot, okay. Never mind, the blood has created an issue. But I still don't want to clean it up.
Lick it!
No, not yet. It's for later. Okay,
Gosh dang it.
well, I think I can share my stream, but it is better for you to see the chat, but I guess you'll just be able to hear the audio. Yeah, share that. Oh wow, it's actually a pretty clear picture. Cool. It has some pretty sweet Mario 3 music.
I have a story, but so I don't have a story, but my mom and my brother and I were all watching Family Feud, right? So one of the questions was about cheating, and it was like, what is one thing a man is afraid of when he's cheating? And one of the people said, commitment.
I mean, yeah. They're not wrong.
And that's probably one of my favorite Family Feud moments ever. And my big brother's with me, and when I said that, he laughed. So it's great.
Commitment. Yeah. I didn't hear the story. What was it? Family Feud. What is a man scared of when he's cheating? Commitment. Dude, these Boomerang brothers are the worst. Also, I've been watching so much Mario Maker 2 lately that I'm just waiting for these bullet bill launchers to launch out like an enemy or like an item at me, but instead it's just doing the normal bullet bills. I mean, any Mario 3 veteran would see this white block and try to crouch on it for like 5 seconds, but it isn't doing anything. This is really upsetting.
If you crouch on the white block, you're eligible for a senior discount.
You're entitled to financial compensation. So early on.
If you were, you can say anything.
Early on in my high school career, I learned that that my math teacher's cool and has these math projects, and so since it was geometry, we had to do like proofs or if-then statements, so like if this then that, by conditional statements and stuff, and the project was you had to make that if-then statement. I can't focus on this. You had to make an if-then statement and then like do it in all its different forms. Like, no, I don't need to give examples, but I chose if your loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, then you may be entitled to financial compensation. And I thought it was so funny at first, but then after I had to write that entire sentence like 8 times, it wasn't that much funny anymore. Cause Jesus, it's so much writing. And I'm sure my math teacher wouldn't get the joke. Even though she is like really cool and hip, that's just like, I don't know, maybe, but I don't know how worth it was. Frick. I broke the bomb.
That's great.
I like this Mario
That's
2
so great.
boss here, but I can't figure it out. This is... Oh, there we go. The bomb's not flashing. Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna die. This is... I think his name is like Squeaker or something from Mario 2. For anybody in the chat. Who cares? Frick.
Low pep squeak.
Yeah. I don't get it, but your math teacher's probably less dumb than me. It is a common TV ad that has been running since like probably like 1980s. Just talking about different things that can cause different diseases and how you could be entitled to financial compensation.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the Gerber Life one?
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the first bonus area built in the style of Super Mario Bros. 1. Also, if you get stuck ahead, try to wall jump.
Dang it!
What? What happened?
Okay, the Gerber Life grow-up plan. Attention parents and grandparents of young children, Gerber Life is applications for their affordable grow-up plan. The grow-up plan offers your child $10,000 in whole life insurance protection now and doubles automatically to $20,000 later and no extra cost. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now. Don't wait. Help give your child a head start for just pennies a day. Don't wait. Call now for free information. Call 1-800-829-8866. Call now.
Just breaks down mid-sentence. I don't remember that part.
Oh, hey. My god, my brother's trying to cut my earbuds with sewing scissors.
Whoa, this wall
being a
jumping
cat.
is cool, but it's really finicky. So I can do it in two. I want to get this P-switch up there. Oh, 2 hours later, some say Leo is still throwing this P-switch up in the air. Oh, come on. I can totally do this.
There. Stop it.
Oh, this is...
There we go.
Holy moly, wall jumping. Yeah, it's cool. You know what'd be cooler? Dang it. The time that I accidentally set off this P-switch. Ah, it's so hard to send it back up. It's also tough to immediately turn around. Come on. Maybe I can just keep holding up perpetually. Well, that didn't work. Come on.
The P on that button stands for pineapple.
That's what we've been wondering ever since it was introduced.
I was gonna say something else, but...
Guys, I don't think I can make this happen in the time limit.
Frick!
I'm not good enough at this game.
Get better.
That's what I'm
It's my
trying to
motto.
do. I've sent it up again a few times, but it's just not letting me get it. It's not worth it. I need to go. We need to go.
Yeah.
Shoot! This level's
Gotta go
longer than I
fast.
anticipated. No! I thought this was gonna be the end. It's never the end. I thought it stood for POW. No, it doesn't. Leo, won't it send on an angle if you walk and throw it up? Maybe? Oh no. Oh no. No, the checkpoint. Oh, I can't go back and get the P. Okay, you know what?
I can't get to the P.
I didn't mean to do
I
that.
just cannot do it.
Okay. I have two options. Either get a game over or actually go and complete the level. I'm gonna complete the level, then we're gonna come back because I want this. Whoa, okay. Skin Galoombas. That sounded bad, didn't it?
Just a bit.
Was this the ending here?
What if the trees in this game looked like... Okay, let me rephrase that. What if the trees in real life looked like the trees in this game?
Everything's a popsicle.
They're just oblong.
Probably be a lot more homeless people licking trees.
Or they
Oh.
have smiley faces.
Okay. Let's get this. There's obligatory one up here. Okay, well, I think there was probably more remainder. Also, is there a superstar here? Oh yeah, there is. Shoot, that lag spike. Oh, wait, okay.
Ah, shucks.
We are going to escort this P-switch to the end of the level. And I'm not giving up. Why did I grab the gold tape? Okay, it's okay. If I walk at an angle and throw it, maybe I can. But I need to get a claw grip on this.
If I walk at an angle at 45 degrees on a Saturday in April 5th, 2025. Maybe you'll get it.
And until then, I won't. Speaking of getting it, I got it. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for the angle suggestion. I'm silly. Boop. Okay. Well, cool level. I don't know what this will give me.
Did I ever tell you? I considered being a legitimate clown when I was growing up?
How? How do you apply for the profession
Mara.
of clown?
Mara,
I have no
you
idea.
have to listen to it.
Dude, I'm on a live stream right
Okay,
now.
you have to listen.
No!
Yes. It's freaking hilarious.
I'll do it later.
Oh, I've done this
Live
all.
stream.
So,
You
I think you have to be a clown by going to clown
Blood.
school.
The only way you can become a clown is to have like clown infused blood. So that's what clown school is. I don't think you were here, Seeger, for when
You
we
have to
played
be
this.
in
Yeah.
order to be a clown, you have to have an excessive amount of teeth.
Teeth.
Just so much teeth.
What are you saying? Are you saying tea or teeth?
Teeth in your mouth.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean,
Yes, you have to have. You have to have tea making skills that are godly. That's the only way, Leo. It is the only way.
kids can only be entertained by tea. It's accurate in the drama sense, but I mean, clowns seriously need to up their game. Maybe if they just made some killer tea, we can get more people.
Ow!
Darn it.
Truly.
Clowns have the tea, sis. Wait, so I walked into my living room, the living room at my house today, and my sister was there eating breakfast at, of course, like 1 a.m. or oops,
Big nerd.
1 p.m. and she just said quietly from across the room, "Love that." Which, I infamously hate that phrase so much. Not because, like, I hate James Charles. I do specifically not enjoy him much. But, I just hate when people say "love that." I don't know why, I think I just involved a grudge to it. But, yeah, she was watching James Charles, and I know that she had in the past and then kind of stopped when all the drama happened. But, apparently the video that was initially made against him from that one girl was called Bye Sisters, I think. And he named his most recent video Hi Sisters, and for some reason that really resonated with me. Just the just how these humans are playing. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I
Big move.
How do you get up here? Oh, God. Seeger, if you're still here, I don't think you were here for the first stream, but the main song, as you can hear, is a remix of Booyah Bass. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay.
So recently, I had read this story about a person who had sleep paralysis, and instead of having like a stereotypical sleep paralysis demon, or scary being when they had their sleep paralysis, they just had someone with a bowl of salad throwing excessive amounts of salad onto their bed.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. That's the
I
kind of
thought that
demons.
was quite hilarious.
Those are the type of demons I have. Salad demons.
Instead for you, it's like hamburger bun demons.
I was just now recently at my local Longhorn, which I don't know if y'all have that in Canada, but it's just steak. Pretty good steak. But everyone in my family was having a salad, which I mean, fine. I don't eat salads. I don't know why. I guess I should. But ever since I was a young child, the word salad to me meant croutons, which I also don't know. Canada probably does have croutons, but dang it. But they're just the little like wheat squares, and they're incredibly
What the
heavily
heck?
salted, and they're my favorite. Whenever my mom would be like, "Oh, I'm getting a salad," I'm like, "Oh, can I have your salad?" And she's like, "Do you mean croutons?" I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly what I mean." And so I love croutons a lot, and I just recently learned that they have soy, which crushed me.
Ah,
Salad no longer has a meaning in this planet. Croutons, I don't know if Canada has them. Look, guys, don't make me feel sad. Sometimes you don't have stuff, and I misappropriate your culture. No. Oh, what the heck?
nobody.
I looked away for a second, and a Goomba just fell out of the sky and crushed me. Oh, your camera can't pan it.
Nobody. Silence. Leo. God, I love croutons so freaking much. You guys have no idea how much I love croutons.
Like, it's probably a sin how much I love croutons.
Oh my god, have you seen the memes where it's like, the person goes to the pastor and they're like, and the pastor's like, that's not a sin, just really weird.
I have not. That's good.
It's great.
That was cool. Hold on, large text. Do you remember when we told you we don't have a bunch of things and you believed us like a fool? I try to not remember that because that was the start of our relationship. Amara, I don't know if you know this story, but my friend, one of my real life friends had told me like, oh, I met a bunch of cool Homestuck friends online. You should join a group chat with them and talk. And it was the first time I'd ever group chatted with strangers, and the first time, because for some reason at some point, oh no, okay, I didn't remember. I was thinking in my head like maybe I did turn on my camera, but I'm sure I didn't. It was turning on my microphone. I wasn't intending to ever talk, but I ended up doing it. It was fun, and yeah, that was the first time I met Cam, and then a few of the others. I don't remember who else was there.
The others.
Evan may have been there.
No names, just the others.
Yeah.
So you've met your demons. Yeah.
It's their gang, Canada gang. Fishbowl was there. Fishbowl was there.
Oh my gosh, I remember when you and I had just met formally. I had gotten your social media and we were Instagramming, and you had sent a video of you like on your laptop and you recorded like some Deltarune like quote unquote like funny moments or something, you know, and I could see your reflection like in the laptop like holding the phone, and I was like, what is this dude doing? And it was great.
Okay. First off, I
Go ahead and defend yourself. Go ahead.
I do that so often where I will look around the entire photos I take, like making sure like, okay, can you see any information like about my room or my location? I want to make sure no one knows who I am. And then I just glaringly don't look at the times that the screen is black and you just see me just staring down at my phone. Just this is massive. This room is lazy. This is just copied over from the Donut Plains second part, or not Donut Plains, whatever. But yeah, I do that so much. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Cool. This is
great.
This is a weird level so far.
And I remember, and I think you said in the video that you sent me, you were like, can you see my reflection? and then you were like, if so, I'm sorry. And then I was like, yeah, but it's fine. It's cool.
I don't have any recollection for that, but that's awesome. It wasn't Deltarune. I'm pretty sure it was off. Because I'm pretty sure I met you through Sir. Oh no! Sorry. It was Deltarune. I'm thinking of somebody else. Who I did meet them through recording
Yeah, it
a
was
video
Deltarune.
off. All right. Well, Seeger,
Aw.
you buffoon. Blue shells are in normal Super Mario world. They give Yoshi wings.
You absolute nincompoop. I can't believe you. I've never heard anybody say that word like in
I
a
mean,
couple centuries.
couple centuries. I used to watch like SpongeBob constantly, and I specifically remember
Oh my god.
Squidward saying that.
Leo, you know your carnival store that you're talking about? Remember when SpongeBob and Patrick go into like the underground cave and they find a whole amusement park there and they go on the exact ride you're talking about and it spins around the
I think your knowledge is. Somebody clip what just happened.
So right now it's just huh?
Cause I don't know what just happened. That was
Please.
freaky. Hold on. First interaction. I thought you didn't really like me. I never had any opinions
Me?
about people when. No, Cam. I think that's. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I had any opinions of you guys early on. I thought it was cool though, because I was, again, the first time I ever talked with people online that weren't people I knew in real life. And so that's pretty cool. I've clipped, I'll put it in Discord, thank you. I just want to be able to re-see what happened. Also, I don't know what this song is, but it's clearly Mario Galaxy.
What were you saying about my knowledge?
Oh, of SpongeBob must be far greater than mine. Hold on, amusement park underground. I remember this episode where they went on a road trip and they went like far underground. And it was really freaking weird. Hey, I don't think there is an amusement park though. It's about time Leo met the Canadians. Shoot. Shoot. The
You should
time
make a Broadway play about how you met the Canadians.
instead of how I met your mother, how I met Canadians. Not even the Canadians, just Canadians in general. Shoot. Oh, the time restrictions are super tight. Need to
So
go.
I took a DNA test the other day. You know, like one of those kits like you send your saliva in and they tell you like all like how much percent of what you are and
Yeah.
you know, genetics. And it turns out I am 50% dumb. So
Is that exactly what I told you? 50% human, also 50% genetically dumb.
no, I made that up. That's a joke.
Can't believe you've tricked me. What just happened? Why? This shell is denying Mario physics.
Oh, also, I have a story. Okay, so this was around the time that the Homestuck epilogue had come out, and you were like screaming at me. And I was like, whoa. And the next day I was talking to Lila about it, and she was like, yeah, like he never does that, blah 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 blah. And I was like, wow.
Wow. I was just thinking about that blog the other day, and I was like, I feel bad that I haven't read it, but I also feel like I was kind of like the sore spot, or like not sore spot, like the bad timing for the epilogue to come out, because
there's like the older Homestuck fans who have been around for a long time. The epilogue came out like as a huge shock to surprise them. So like, oh, cool. I'm glad this thing I liked is back. At least in its weird form. Then there's the people who are newer to the fandom who are like, oh, cool. I'm glad that it's active and I didn't have to wait a million years. Then there's me, who even though I did join newer in the fandom, I was just getting out of it. And when you're fresh out of something, you're kind of ready to be out of it until you like feel like you need it. I don't know. But I mean, I still keep all my Homestuck stuff that I used to have hung up, but I'm just like, I'll return someday and maybe finish that blog. It was super good and interesting. Part of the reason I didn't like it that much is because there's no drawings. And I mean, I'm sure I I'm sure I couldn't get Lila to read that blog in a million years because the only reason she liked Homestuck was because of the drawings.
Yeah.
What song is on this? Record?
Personally for me, I kind of miss the days where it was just like the Homestuck the webcomic and there wasn't any what's the game called?
Hive Swap?
Yeah, Hive Swap. There's no Hive Swap. There's no epilogue. There's like nothing. And for me, after like all these like new trolls being introduced and all these characters and these new like timelines and just all this confusing stuff with the game and the epilogue, it kind of just like made me not want to be in the fandom anymore because it was just so much to keep up with.
Yeah.
And I can't handle that.
I definitely
like
understand
I miss
that.
the olden days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Homestuck itself is a large confusing thing, and that's a lot of its appeal. But once you start getting into multiple different media layers, then it becomes hard to keep up with. I was waiting for Hive Swap the second it became relevant again, like counting down the days until I could finally play it. And then I mean, it came, it was incredible. I played it constantly, like every single day, just going through it over and over and over again because I just loved it so much. And then the Friend Sim happened, and I bought like 6 of the chapters, and then ran out of money. And I was like, I don't know how long I can continue doing this for, because there is so many new trolls, and I think that's awesome. I love all the new characters, because none of them are particularly important enough that you have to remember them, like the originals were. But then it gets into the characters that started reappearing over and over again in the actual Friend Sim, and that's when it became more confusing. Like, who was one of the Jade Bloods, who I didn't really like much. She became like really important, and I don't really know why. She wasn't that cool of a character to me, but it was super cool. I've been reading the chat for years. Okay, I've put it in Discord so you can have a watch. Compare your gasp with Kirby. Oh, my gasp sounded like Kirby. Well, I probably will go back someday and finish Friend Sim. When it's ending, the final chapter came out. I did watch all of that so I could make sure that I understood what was going on with the lore at the time. But yeah, it was clear that this jump is stupid. It was clear that it connected to. It will connect to Hive Swap Act 2, which we now know is officially continued development, and they kind of teased to it coming out this year, which I don't believe, and then they immediately, like a few hours later, took back that statement and deleted it. But yeah, we do know that it's in development now, and James has already said that he's done like all the music, so I have hope. But I'll probably read the epilogue someday. That's my TED Talk.
Yeah. I probably won't. Because just, yeah.
Have you not finished the epilogue?
I don't really care that much. No, I'm like halfway through the meat route.
Alright, well, I'm glad I'm not alone.
And I just stopped. Yeah. I just miss, like, the olden days where everyone had headcanons and their cool fan art for the original 12 trolls, and and yeah, it's just
Hold on,
better, at least in my opinion.
Cam, because you've read through all of it. Does Jade have any major roles? Because I know that there was something going on between Carcat and her, which is incredibly upsetting because I've shipped Carcat and Jade since day one of me reading Homestuck. And dang it. You know what? That should be enough motivation for me to read to figure out what happens to my dear sweet girl. But the meat route killed me.
Jade turns into like a thought, doesn't she? Jade is like a thought in the epilogue.
What?
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but she's very active.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she was with Carcat and Dave, and they were like, quote unquote, slut shaming her or whatever. And yeah.
What do you mean? Because she was with both of them?
No, because she just got a lot of action.
That's just the start, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. Yeah, thanks Seeger for, I don't know what happened to the spring. I feel like this is the puzzle, but then the spring just disappeared. But, dude, no. Jade, she's perfect.
Yeah.
The end of her main arc in Homestuck was, dang it, was the most, it was the happiest day of my life. And I was like, oh my god. And then, God, I miss her. Come home.
And then you just learn that she's a hoe.
I guess I will read it now. I guess that's also one of my issues with reading it, is because it just takes so much time that I don't have.
It really does.
And,
yeah.
And so I can make time for that. But you know, I've been doing random things lately, especially because, I mean, I have real life band camp coming up very soon, wink Seeger, and
whoa,
and so I don't have much time left for stuff, but I mean right now I'm doing I always return to this for some reason, Minecraft animator called Minimator. It is something I found when I was much younger, and I've done it for like so many years. It was my first start in animation, and I've returned to it now, and it's been fun. I've been having a good time. I've been having so many software issues, way more than you probably should, because it's updated pretty regularly, but it's also because my PC is just not powerful enough for Minecraft
what are
animation.
those? Are those bones?
What?
Are those bones?
What just happened? Yeah, there's large bones coming out of the thing.
Oh, they look like incredibly long dildos.
Sand? Yeah. It also looks like sands. Which, those are one and the same thing, I think. But, I accidentally set down the spring. I was meaning to jump, and then set down the spring. Come on, go in there. Yeah. And so, I think that's how I have to do it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to get up there. Die. I don't know. This is quite the puzzle. It's giving me my, One of the reasons I like this ROM a lot is because these are really well-designed levels, but they also do feel a little bit Mario Maker-ish. So that's fun, too. Because of my lack of Mario Maker 2 ability, or playing ability, whatever. Boop. Okay. Attempt number million. Oh god,
I have a story.
Now I can't stop seeing the bones a certain way. But go on.
Okay, so recently I had gone to the library to make some art. And what I made was a Josh Dunn Perler B character which is these are 21 Pilots, my favorite band of all time. And my dad, he had taken me there, and he was like, "You made me take me." Oh my god, I can't speak. You made me take you to the library just so you can make this thing, and I was like, "Yes." It was great.
That's wonderful. Perler beads were of course the thing a few years ago, and come on, what am I supposed to do here? I made a few things, probably enough, but I made the one thing I was proud of is because it took 3 different trays to make it. It was the original 16-bit Sonic sprite from the first game, and I thought it was cool. I had to melt it all together because it was too big for the boards that they had there. I feel like I may be able to keep my P meter down there, so that's what I'm gonna do. Cool. This is awful. It's not awful. I'm sorry. I like this, but I don't know how to do this. Don't immediately hit me, you stupid Koopa. That's why this is giving me Mario Maker vibes, because these strange spawning locations.
Leo,
What?
are you Koopa phobic? Are you Koopa phobic?
No,
I can't believe you.
I'm not Koopa phobic. I'm Cooper phobic. Anyone? What is that? Ugh. Anyone who is named Cooper, or even has similar sounding letters in it, they enrage me. They are my bane.
I'm going to the library tomorrow. Do you have any character suggestions that I can make with perler beads?
Ooh. How big are their trays?
Say Mario. I'm going to. 24 by 24 beads.
I don't know. The classic is to always do a link or something, but maybe. I know this will be a cool project. I need to make a new profile picture for the Twitch, because this one is kind of grainy. I should make like an official pixel dog or actual mascot. I wanted to make the Corgi my mascot, but I realized that I don't have too much affiliation with Corgi in the public. It's more my Rosie dog. The spring does not land on the platform. It is now confirmed. But yeah, maybe I can get a designer consultant, aka you, to help me make a logo that will be the actual logo.
Really?
I will have to go and change all the YouTube videos I've uploaded that include this one. But actually no, I don't have to. But yeah, I need a logo. I could do it myself, but I think that I can use your artistic talents to make it more cool.
I'd love to. It's just gonna be a penis. Just saying right now.
I mean, I'm glad you warned me. Dang it. Hold on, what's happening, Cam? Oh, I had a whack dream last night, and as soon as I woke up, my first thought was my hair long or short? I couldn't remember.
Big move.
Well, I have had some really, like, just kind of strange dreams recently. Because, I mean, okay, hold on. That's not really the correct description. I have been having strange dreams, but the strange part about it has been that I'm remembering all of them way more than I used to. I don't really know why.
I'm remembering!
Why'd you just yell at me?
I'm remembering.
Oh,
I sang, I'm remembering.
strange dreams are made of this. Did you know that that song has the same chord progression as one of the first songs I ever wrote?
Whoa, really?
Dang, I did it again. I find it difficult. I want to have cool, strange dreams. I mean, I don't know how strange my dreams are. Like, okay, never mind. I take that back. I have really strange dreams. I mean, I should probably... Shipping his UPSs. Oh god, what did you just copy in? He is kind of... He is kind of lanky and has a medium, choppy, long emo hairstyle. It's green, but his roots are definitely showing. He also wears a black tie with an open black button-up shirt that shows a white shirt underneath and is also rolled up at the elbows. He has gold gauges in his ear and a gold left nostril ring and a gold ring in the middle of his bottom lip. Pants are white and shoes are an ankle cut Doc Martin or boot. Skin is fair. Why? Why did you just have this ready
I'm
to
just...
shoot out? I'd like to imagine that you just wrote that in like 0.5 seconds.
No, I had. It's a lot to explain. I don't really want to explain it.
So, you come in here, you leave this wall of text, and you refuse to explain it. When I was reading it, it sounds a lot like... I mean, not really, but I just instantly, because of the emo haircut and dyed green hair, I thought of a character from the first Splatoon game. I forget what his name is. Okay, there you go. I got that to work. Hello there. I've been a fan really. I'm scared to click on this. Hold on. Art fight.
It's my art fight account.
Oh, that is a thing, isn't it? Can you tell me what that
Yeah.
is to save me? Save me the time.
So basically, okay. So basically, Art Fight is an online art trading game that happens every July. And there are two teams, and every year the teams are usually different. Like they can be tea or coffee or black and white, but this year the teams are Nightmare and Dream. Hashtag Team Nightmare rep. And so what you do is you pick an artist on the other team that you make basically fan art for. Like you make one of their characters in your art, and that is considered an attack. And the person who you attacked, they send art of one of your characters back to you. It's called Art Fight.
That's pretty cool. I see a YouTuber that I watch a lot is Draw with Jazza. If people do not, I suggest.
I love him!
I have watched him for maybe 2 years, maybe even 3 years. I watched him for a really long time, and because he had really old animation videos that I used to follow, and then he just blew up like maybe a year after I was already watching him, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. I was so happy for him because he truly did deserve the recognition. But yeah, I'm glad more people know of him now.
Oh my gosh, I love Drawing with Jazza. Do you watch Drawing with Waffles?
I think I've heard of that person.
She's really cool too.
Probably. I probably heard it. What's the puzzle here? Am I just gonna have to damage boost through all this?
Are they clams? Are those clams?
One of my favorite streamers, Vinny Vine Sauce, refers to them as dick clams. And so you're pretty close. You almost got it. We're gonna...
You can wear my sweatshirt. You'll never be alone. And I don't want you to be cold. Yeah, you can wear mine.
I've also watched Vinny for a really long time, and Kermit the Almighty here in this Twitch chat also discovered him kind of recently, which is good. It looks like there's just life ups down there, which I'm... Dang it. I tried to grab onto the... I tried to drop the shell first, but I screwed it up. You ever heard of Maddie B?
Have you?
Which one is that? Isn't that one of the children? YouTube children?
Yes.
I also grew up with Joel, actually. I watched Joel before I watched Vinny. I found him through his Roller Coaster Tycoon series, which I've watched for a million times over. Come on. Dang it. I grew up with applesauce. So, we went shopping recently to get me any substances of which I won't die from. And, and my mom...
There aren't many.
There aren't anymore. And, my mom was like... My mom was talking with my grandmother recently, her mom. And she... Because her mom also is allergic to a lot of things. And, specifically or not specifically, yeah, she had to be on a no soy diet for a good amount of time, and she during that period just ate lunch meat, and that's it. And so my mom was like, you know what,
Big nerd.
just gonna get you meat. And so I got some meat. And you know, there was absolutely a point to this story, and I just cannot remember it. I brought this up for some reason. Our Terranet probably want that. We've been on this level for my whole life.
Bro, eat die food. Eat the die food. Leo, eat die food. Die food is good. Just die, lol.
What is happening? Just die, lol. Bro, eat die food. Eat the die food. Leo, eat. Hold on, I need to screenshot this now. I feel like
Die food.
you guys all, as a collaborative hive mind, just had a stroke.
Die food equals die food.
I guess I'm damage boosting. Oh, I'm not making this. What am I doing here? Die food equals guy food. Yeah. God,
You
what
should
am I...
say that again, but in like a really shag voice, like a fraternity guy.
Was that a
Guy
request?
food equals guy food.
I remember what I was going to say earlier. We were talking about, I referred to the Canadian viewers as the Canadian gang. And what I want is, because there was empires in colonial America, I want the future of America to be all bodies of population are just referred to as their nationality and gang. And so instead of empires or just general countries, just gang. It's like Scandinavian gang. There's tons of
White
examples.
gang.
But I'm trying to figure out what the frick am I doing? This should just change coins, right? Or not coins, enemies. What am I doing? And look, this is just a hole
Me,
to...
but every day.
Shoot! I accidentally just entered the die hole. I was gonna make a joke about this
Eat the
hole.
die food.
Oh!
The die food. Don't enter the die hole. Eat
I-
the die food.
Afghanistan. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Shoot. Die food is better than die hole. I mean, the die hole just got me, and die food hasn't gotten me yet. Oh man, so I have my long-awaited neurologist appointment next this Wednesday, and neurologist, for people who don't know, is the study of neurological connection and processes, and it basically it's the people that say your head's screwed up, here's some medicine. And so, except for my current neurologist is like the coolest human. And hey Leo, are you allergic to cats? No, not yet. Probably will be. I'm working on slowly becoming allergic to everything. Maybe this reveals some secret platforms. No, no. Ah! I just had a heart attack. Those were the exact sounds of a heart attack.
Mario on ice.
Get out of here.
Mario on ice.
Mario on ice. The long-awaited,
Yeah.
all plumber performed, or all plumber casted performance. Oh.
Oh, you did it.
On.
Congrats.
Rad, you come to Canada and play with my cat while you still can. There are cats in America. There isn't my cat. True. Do y'all have cats, or is it just a Canada thing? No, we don't have cats. Only... I'm stupid. Only, like...
Leo.
Only middle
Leo,
America.
What is a cat?
It's this weird,
What
like,
is a
mythic
cat?
beach. It's this weird mythic beast. It has a tail. It's kind of like a dog, but way worse.
Oh, heck.
The...
I heard that when you pick them up, their bodies go forever.
Their bodies
Their
go...
bodies just stretch.
For some reason, that sentence is far more entertaining to me than why a cat actually looks like. Because I know what you're talking about. Their limp state. But I'm thinking about a cat just like... Have you ever seen those like statues that are made out of just like paper? And the paper just like extends.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I see happening to the cat.
I
It
know
just
what you're talking about.
it just goes. Poor guy.
That's what it feels like picking up a cat. Dogs just go into your hand, but cats they decide to go against the laws of physics.
They are
They
the
just
laws
don't
of
want to.
physics.
Truly, they created it. They did everything.
I don't have much experience with like picking up cats and stuff, because my friend's house that I
It's
go
awful.
to, my friend's house that I go to most often, he has a really cool cat, but that cat hates everybody, and so you can probably get like, maybe you can pet him sometimes, but only when he wants the pet. He's like that Russia meme where it's like, you don't... what was it? It's like, government doesn't own Russia, Russia owns a government. Because Russia just has that power. That's like, you don't pet the cat pets you. Oh, it's here in Mother Russia. That's the meme. Shoot! Dude, I've spent like an hour on this level. This is tough. This has been the first, like, actually...
I remember
Mhm.
I remember watching a Markiplier video. I don't know if you watched it or
Not
not.
often.
I just remember him like breaking down because like he couldn't finish this game, and he had been playing it for like 6 hours or something, and he was like, I cannot finish this game. I've been playing it for 6 hours. I just cannot do it.
Jesus.
That sounds exactly like Markiplier. Are you sure you aren't him? I recently had the displeasure to watch
Abort
this.
mission. Abort mission.
I recently had the displeasure to watch this Disney XD show. I believe it's Disney XD.
Oh no.
It's called Parker Plays, and it is like trying to do YouTube Let's Play on cable TV. And I mean, it was kind of a coincidence. One of my favorite YouTubers is Captain Sparkles. I've watched him ever since I was like 7, and he still makes content that I really like. But he was actually invited as the guest on that episode, and it was apparent that Sparkles himself, Jordan, he wasn't too, like, I don't know how to explain it. He clearly wasn't too into this, but he was definitely
He's
there.
paid.
But the funniest thing is, he is known for being pretty short, Jordan, and they put him in a chair that was like 20 feet away from the computer. As exaggeration. He was like a good amount away from the computer, and he had to have been playing. And he had a controller. They both had a controller, but he couldn't see. So the entire time, that entire segment, he was having to stretch his entire body like in front of Parker's so he could actually see the TV, because they forced his chair to be like miles away from the actual monitor. Just the saddest thing, the poor guy. But he didn't say anything about it. He's so kind. But yeah, Leo played Getting Over It on stream. I don't have money. Leo plays Slam Ratchet on stream. I don't have money. And yeah, my computer is trash. That's why I only do emulators and basic like free games. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, this is
One, I don't have money. Two, I don't have money.
Just gotta make sure this point you really understand this. Shoot.
You have to understand
Like,
that
please,
I'm broke.
I will show you my bank account. It is 1. Its amount is 1. Shoot.
$1? $1? No, 1 cent.
1 cent. Leo, play Pong on stream. Okay. Just no talking. I'll just have a stream. just Pong. That I think
There's no talking, no anything.
I
Just
think
Pong.
that makes me think of an April Fool's prank, which reminds me of the Game Grumps did a really good April Fool's. I think it was maybe last year. It was where they just converted their entire channel to just the letter G, and and it was like a podcast. I'm trying to remember what it really was, but it was like a weird podcast, super surreal, and it was just about like a cube, and it was so good. I loved it so much, and they did it for like a few good solid days. Come here. Seeger is going beep boop. Oh, for the ah! I didn't mean to
Me
do
too.
what I just did. Shoot. Would have said that first so I knew how to type. Yeah. I think that'll be a good April Fool's if I'm still streaming around them. Come on, get out of here.
I
Apparently
would hope so.
if you go through the reset door... Well, I guess I'll just eat my words then. The lights had, gone bright, and then the second I started talking about it, they went back to normal. I just picked up 2 items at once. That was weird. They go play Fortnite. You know what? I will play Fortnite if someone gives me like $120.
No, Fortnite is free.
No, but I mean, you'll have to pay me for that. It doesn't matter. I mean, also, I'd need like a couple $100 to actually get a computer that can run Fortnite. What I need money. Just thought I would tell everyone that.
What I need is money. That's all I need. I just need 1 cent.
Like, I need 1
1
cent
cent
so
a
I can
day.
have 2 cent. 2 cent would make me happy.
I can put it in my bank account.
Then I could get eventual
You only have
interest.
2.
The bank company will be so proud. He made none.
I need to have a lemonade stand, but the lemonade is like thrag and water.
Oh no, I just realized something. Oh, I bet this has happened. A family moves out to the country with their like maybe like 4 to like 6-year-old child, and they have a dream of like running a lemonade stand, and they've wanted to forever, and they finally open it up, but they're so far in the country no one's able to come, and they just kind of stand there for hours or sit at their little lemonade stand just waiting. It's what we did for the garage sale.
Stop!
feel
They're
so
making
bad.
you sad. They're making you sad.
That's how it's gonna be. I wonder if I'd want my future children, because I think I do want to live out in the country, but then again, in the future, who knows what the country is gonna be like? So
There will be no country, only beanstalk plants.
I want my future to be exactly like, for those who have, probably not many people, but have played Kirby's Triple Deluxe, the entire world is like on just a beanstalk. And poor Kirby's just trying to sleep. Like, he's constantly out there saving people. And the one time he finally gets some sleep, a giant beanstalk just erupts from the ground and just lifts him off. Poor guy. Now that I think about it, I feel so bad.
I think what the world will be like in 20 years is it will just be one-dimensional. Everyone will be paper. Have to print out our children. You know,
And the most common issue is because that no longer involves intercourse. It just involves lots of printer ink. And so the most common complaint is like, god dang it, I ran out of ink. Just midway through production. That's how like faulty children become created. Just ran out of printer ink.
I came out halfway printed.
Oh no, because these printed copies of humans are often very accurate, but the only type of disabilities that would exist would be in running out of ink. How sad. This would be a really cool like dystopian novel. I'm writing this.
Please do. I'm waiting.
Is this a middle finger? I feel some aggression.
What?
This land formation is flipping me off. That's how I feel at this level so far. Oh, this level's kind of fun. It reminded me of the movie Robots. That crap! You? Seeger? I hate you. You're the worst. Robots is single-handedly... Okay, no, hold on. Completely unsarcastically, that movie is a freaking masterpiece. It is actually genuinely a really good movie. And it has Ian McGregor as, like, the dad. Oh, no, he's the main character. He plays the main character. And you can't get any better than that. For those who don't know that actor, he's the one who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel Star Wars movies. Yeah, it has a good voice cast. Also a great plot, amazing animation, and absolutely fascinating and good characters. An indie novel about a black and white printed man trying to make it in a color printed city. you know what we'd call it? We'd call it Paper Towns, and then get immediately sued.
What if it's just like And Flat Stanley is just a background character the whole.
It's all actually secretly the reboot of Flat Stanley, directed by Michael Bay.
And the movie will be directed by Quentin Tarantino.
He played Lumiere in 2018. Yeah, he did. Or in The Beauty and Beast. He freaking did, and he did a great job at it, because that movie doesn't deserve his voice talent. I've heard none of that except Paper
Who?
Towns. Turn up your volume, Can. Ian McGregor. He played in
Ah.
The Beauty and Beast thing. Shoot.
You know what is also a good movie?
Yeah.
So I love the Prince of Egypt so much. Like, even though it's based off of like a biblical story, like the animation and the scenery, it's just a beautiful movie.
I've not seen it. Is it? I feel like
Are you serious?
I mean, Prince of Egypt. What company directed that? I think that was early.
Disney.
I think that was some of the first. Was that the first? I think that was the first Renaissance film in Disney. Disney's Renaissance, and it was really well acclaimed for being the first using that realistic animation style. Besides Snow White, it kind of did it, but not as well. I'm running out of time on this level, and the music speeding up is giving me a heart attack. I need a key. Shoot. Oh, there's a lot of chat I've not read. Hi, Lila. Sorry. We have had amazing conversations. Leo, I'm flipping love Ian McGregor and croutons. Those are the two things that create my complete life. I like to see someone run out of bricks in this movie. Wait, no level. This is a good movie, this level. I like it. Oh, shoot.
No one. Silence. Leo, God, Robots is such a good movie. It's the best movie. The animation style, the story, everything. I just love Robots.
I've never gone over this. I've literally spent my whole life obsessing over this. Shoot, this is only the halfway mark? Are you kidding me?
Gosh, have you seen the story? It's about this woman on Reddit who, when she was a kid, she like was in love with Shrek and like that whole franchise, and just everything in her life was Shrek, right? So she had watched the whole movie like several times, like enough times where she could memorize the whole movie like in her head. And so at night, when she was laying awake, she would watch Shrek in her head, and her dad would see her like staring up at the ceiling and know that she was quote unquote watching Shrek, and he would tell her to stop watching Shrek and go to bed.
Can this be an actual medical disease? I want to know what its name would be. Shoot! That was so
If I
close.
find out, I'll tell you.
Just trying to think, like, what would this be classified as? Is this like a mental? Is this a mental disease? Probably. Come on. I mean, if I had to see Shrek every day, like every time I'd close my eyelids, I'd see his large smile. Slightly seductive smile. Shoot.
Leo, stop! You're going too far.
I wanna have Shrekitis. Yeah? Shrekitis works.
It goes to Europe. Why does everyone have a Shrek accent?
Oh, the original Shrek concept was like...
Why is everyone talking like Shrek?
They're just really, really obsessed with it. Shrek 2
God.
Electric.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Shrek Reloaded.
Shrek Remastered Edition.
Oh god, that was a leap of faith. These levels last years. It is impressive. This has to be the end. I want to get that security. Check XXL.
You're welcome. I was talking to someone about turtles the other day, and you were talking about how like you'll always like outlast your pets as sad as it sounds, and we were talking about turtles like outlasting you because because you'll have to take care of it of your whole life, and you won't die because you live to be like 200 years old. So it's really sad. It's awesome. But
My-
I can only take care of a turtle my whole life.
I want like a robotic self-sustaining turtle. I never have to do anything because then he's just watching over me. No fears. You got a robber in your house? They can probably shoot lasers. I feel like that'll be in the realm of capabilities. Turtle technology.
It can take off its shell and turn into.
Its shell just like
it as a
materializes. It just has like preloaded Terminator quotes in it. I want that turtle.
He automatically calls the chopper every time you're in trouble, and it says "Get in the chopper."
And it doesn't. Its AI isn't quite right yet, so it does it at sometimes inappropriate times. So you'll bring it to a funeral. Everyone will be quiet and sobbing, and then just allowed to get to the chopper. Leo, name any animal. Turtle. I don't know what other option there is.
You're at a sleepover, and the turtle is just staring your friend dead in the face, and it's just dead in the chopper.
Just and
It
sometimes
gets jealous.
yeah, it has emotions, so sometimes or like different states, and so you can tell that it has like an intimate stare. Then it hits you with a really cheesy Terminator quote, and you're like, I don't think our love meant anything.
Is this wrong? Is this morally wrong? Am I dating my turtle right now? Is this what's happening?
I didn't know that I signed up for
My
this, but I guess I'm
robotic
too far in now. Holy cow, this music is epic, and
I
this
can't back out.
I must have signed a slip somewhere I was unaware of. Holy cow, this music is blasting my ears.
Simple solution, just chop your ears off.
I want to have, you know, alongside, if we can make turtles robotic, we should be able to make humans like turtles. I want to have turtle ears, which would involve just like
Turtles?
they just have
You
holes.
just have holes on the side of your head.
it's the best. How do you wear
Maybe if you make
sunglasses?
them, like-
You don't. Sunglasses are actually like, they have like these little poles on the side of them that can just perfectly slip into the hole. It's just like a module that's added to your head.
Leo.
What?
Leo. So I think I can fix your glasses problem.
Yeah.
So what you could do is you could get your nose, right? Get your nose. And
Yep.
then you could do a body mod where you can flip it upside down. And then you could hold the glasses.
Why haven't we done that yet as a human race? This is the best idea. I don't know what any of these stupid scientist guys have done for our nation. NASA doesn't matter. I need upside down
Leo.
noses. What?
I just have to say one thing. Just have to say one thing.
Yes.
By using this common trick, Doctors hate me. Doctors hate me.
You are pushing forth the future of scientific technology. You know, I just realized
Thank
that.
you.
You know what? I'll see if I can complete this level, but probably not. This will probably be last level. Maybe. I like the music. The music is upbeat for a change. Frick. Oh man, what the chat?
Ah, frick frack, the snick snack is back.
The chat has been going crazy. Anteaters are the official. Anteaters, to me, are like the animal that you've. Or animal. What are they? Are they an animal? They're not a. They're not a rodent because.
I think so. Yeah.
They don't have.
Dermatologists hate her. Find out how she flipped her nose.
Technology we've been looking for years, but the doctors tried to keep it from the public.
Click now for article. Thank you, Lila.
Well, anteaters are like, at least to me, I always forget they exist, but once I remember that they do, it's like it's a good existence.
You learn about them all over again.
You always enjoy them every time because you forgot about them the last time. They're mammals.
I was talking about my intelligence the other day. And I was talking about how, like, when I was a baby and when I was learning to walk, that was the only time I tapped in. And as soon as I tapped in, I tapped out.
As soon as you what?
As soon as I tapped in, I tapped out.
I feel like we've talked a lot about the future of technology in tonight's stream, but I feel like what I want is that once you're born, you do not have like, because like you can't remember back to when you're like 4 or those kind of ages. I want to remember being born, and I want that and that only, so that you can forever remember that and forever
Jesus
have
Christ.
it like scar you. I don't know. I feel like it should be a human requirement.
I don't want to see my mother's vagina. I don't.
I don't think you would, because I mean.
Yeah, I mean you're inside of it.
Oh well, yeah, you're inside of it, but you're not going to specifically see it, because you're coming out. It's not like they turn the baby around and say, "Look at it." That's what made you. The baby just breaks out into tears.
The baby's eyes are just wide open, just blank expression, and looks at the mom and says, "I'm here, mother." You birthed the Antichrist. How do you feel about that?
That's what we wait for with this new treatment of babies. The day until we get that. Shoot. I knew I was gonna fall into that.
The Antichrist.
People with photographic memory may remember birth. That's not what I want. I want every human to have this. Rips open baby's newborn eyelets even though they can't see yet. Look at it. Look. If there's...
Hey, W. Hey, wait. Wait. Hey, SpongeBob. How about we turn the M to a W for Wumbo? I don't know why that's so funny. It's me. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Oh, I remembered something for a second. Now I've forgotten it. I'm just stuck on the wide-eyed expression of a poor child being grasped, still freshly covered in blood and
Look at it!
substances.
You made this.
Remember this moment, if not anything else, this moment.
And you and the baby telepathically communicate.
That's...
And the baby's voice is just like an old man's voice.
Oh god. Oh, Hammer Bro. I keep forgetting the good Yoshi sprite is in this game. Yeah, I almost just walked into the lava because I was reading chat. I'm having a lot of fun with this level, but I do need it to end. Leo will be attending every birth to cast memory spells. That's my,
Lila just like she has 1 day left to live.
That's the one message I look over.
Lila, I have cancer. What?
Everyone's just talking about just dumb random things and just someone saying, I'm trapped in a basement being held at gunpoint. I have 1 day left to live. There we go.
My grandpa has dementia and doesn't know how to make more.
Live every day like it's your last. I mean, what a good mentality. I don't think it works too much when you're probably kidnapped. Live every day like it's your... Live every day like you're in a cast. just to feel the pain of the other people who are less fortunate. You just kind of waddle around, get some crutches even though your legs are fine.
Hashtag cast awareness.
Cast awareness. That's good. Oh shoot, accidentally closed out Nightbot. Hold on. I told him to go to bed prematurely.
Okay, so a long time ago I was riding a scooter, and by doing that I got my toes stuck in the back wheel and I almost cut my toes off. So I had to have stitches in my toes for about a week, and I had to couldn't wear any shoes, so you guess what I wore to school for a week?
Sandals?
A sock. I wore a sock on one foot and I wore a shoe on the other.
It sounds totally appropriate. You know, when I entered 3rd grade, it was a new school. I was super scared, and I immediately got lice and had to cut off all my hair. And I mean, if there's one way to be introduced into a school, it's being bald, looking like Caillou. And so, but then I made a cool friend, which is.
You could have been like,
good.
yeah. You could have been saying that you were cosplaying the guy from Breaking Bad.
I just say in my high-pitched baby voice, "Hello everyone, I am Walter White. I have bombs and drugs." And I immediately get kicked out of the school. It's a speed run to
Somebody
see
call
how
it
fast.
CPS. Somebody call CPS talking about your child has been saying he's Walter White. Please make him stop.
Just, I have stitches in my mouth from surgery on my tongue. I'm sorry. I think one of the, because high school isn't ridiculous. It isn't too ridiculous. People behave themselves. But, there is this one kid who stupidly put scissors in his mouth and accidentally cut the tip of his tongue. And, that never processes a thing in my brain. Like, that one, a human can do, and two, what would happen? And, blood happens, lots of it. And it was so weird because it was with the chillest teacher in the whole school, and they're like, I don't know how to handle this. This hasn't happened yet. And so, your tongue injury reminded me of that. You know, I had lice once. Sorry. I like that Leo claimed to be Walter White before learning how to read or write. It was 3rd grade!
I I bet if you were Walter White, you would get like sticks of rock candy and you would crush them up and store them in little baggies and sell them to the other classmates.
And the other classmates would take it, slam it down the table, and smash their face into it. Full capacity of kids taking a hit. Pop rocks. Snorting pop rocks.
Oh gosh. Did anyone ever snort Smarties at your school?
My school is very well behaved, so probably now, yes.
Are you still on your live stream?
Oh man. I love this song. Thank you. He said it was a she. She was the cool teacher. I got a record player. Good. Kirby's Dream Land, dude. This song makes me happy. This is also gonna be our final song. Because it's an ending theme and it's good.
I thought you were gonna say something else besides happy.
It makes me feel things.
It makes me feel everything that you can possibly feel. Happy, sad, confused, all of those. That's what I feel.
Dazed, pain, I am in pain.
Every time I listen to this song, I'm sprawled out on the floor, crushing myself, screaming help, and no one comes to save me.
I am in the fetal position, sobbing to the beautiful sounds. Perfect. Staff
I'm
credits
in
from...
so much pain.
Oh, never mind, we'll end with that song, 'cause that song's longer. New remix. Tarnation's this. Whoa. It's a rad song. Hold on, I'll let you hear the music. Nightbot. Bam. Now you can probably hear the music. Oh shoot. Hello?
Yeah,
Okay, my
I was
internet...
typing something in the chat.
Oh, well, my internet also just died. But the stream surprisingly didn't.
Hi.
Shrek 3, he's gotta pee. Shrek 4, he punched a door. I don't know why, that's just the first thing that came to my head. You can make a lot of these. Shrek 5, he's ready to die.
He's Shrek 6, he's picking up sticks.
I just imagine just Shrek doing all these super innocent things. The poor guy. He's just collecting firewood.
Shrek 7. Shrek 7. Nothing rhymes with 7.
Shrek 7.
11.
It's not number 11. There you go. And then number 11, Shrek 11. It's not 7. I mean, this stuff.
Shrek 8.
Seasoned
Shrek
mate.
8. His boyfriend's not straight. No.
This is actually a rape case unfolding right in front of us.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Shrek 9.
Don't tell anyone.
Paying fines. That's after he's been arrested. Shrek 13, he has a green bean. Shrek 10, running from the taxpayers. That doesn't rhyme. I can't keep reading these. I'm running out of oxygen. I can hardly breathe. This song is too
Shrek
long.
11. Shrek 11. 7.
It's just the word 7. Oh.
Shrek 12. He dives into a well.
We didn't get to Shrek 11. Oh, I'm gonna let the song fade out here. Oh, beautiful. I can hardly breathe. My face hurts. Holy cow. That's the sound of my controller being victoriously set down. Why didn't we spell Shrek like shriek? Because it'd be pronounced shriek.
Shriek! Shrek's fantastical Halloween.
Shrek 11, 7-Eleven. That hurts my head.
Shrek 13, he tears out his spleen.
Wait, what controller do you use? Like 2006 Rock Candy Xbox 360. It's
I just imagine like a stick of rock candy with gumdrop controllers on it.
I've actually been
Gumdrop
licking
buttons.
it. I've been licking it this whole time. It's actually whittled down quite a lot in size. It's almost unusable. I used to have an orange one I got for Christmas. Then it broke like 2 years later. So then I went spent all my money on another one, and I still have it. and it's my favorite. Thank you, controller. That was a kiss. Okay.
Everyone say thank you.
Everyone say thank you. A grand thank you to our guest, Amara, for delighting the stream with incredible comedic skills and wonderful presence. Check 13, they took my spleen. It's so funny. That's so good.
Shrek 20. He doesn't have that many dollars in his bank account.
He has 1 cent.
He has two.
Two
Much
cents.
like you.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for
Two.
joining this wonderful stream tonight. Thank you greatly, Amara, for being such a delightful guest as always. We
Of course.
will probably be back Friday with... That's drawing. We're going to be drawing Friday. Or drawing
Yay.
or music, whatever we do. If I get a song idea, then it may be music, but probably not. We have drawing to do. So, thank you, everybody, for joining tonight's stream. And wait, Leo, 2 things. Check Discord to listen to the gasping compared to Kirby Inhale. I will later.
Leo inhales his computer.
That's how I die. Local teen attempts to replicate famous video game character Kirby's patented move. Accidentally inhales microphone.
Local teen learns to sing in perfect auto-tune. Singers hate him thanks to the super trick.
local teen has a flipped nose. The doctors are dying. Alright, this is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And, of course, drink your water. Here's my, gulp of water. Yep. Tasty sounds. Frick my phone!
Wait, I have one more thing.
My phone.
Wait, I have one more thing.
Yes.
I have one more thing before we go.
Yeah.
What if every time you watered a plant, it made slurping noises? And that's my question for everyone.
I would water plants a lot more. What?
So you could do that every time you water a plant?
Alright.
Mm.
That's our ending conundrum for everyone to really think over the logistics of that. Alrighty. As always, everybody, eat your breakfast. Good night. Say good night.
Good night.
Holds at gunpoint. Jill says good night.